I made a video a couple days ago about Jake Gyllenhaal and Roadhouse and Screen Rant saying there is potential for a franchise going on there. And I said this line, pretty much saying that about 90% of Jake Gyllenhaal's movies, they're essentially forgotten already. They're not things that you're looking at a streaming service. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to watch this right now though. And it made me wonder, who are the biggest movie stars today? And when I think of movie stars that they're just great in everything, for some reason Tom Cruise and Denzel Washington come to mind. And I'm thinking about Robert Downey Jr.'s career. I'm like, okay, you take all the movies that he's been in, remove Iron Man from it, and what you're left with, is this man a superstar still? So then I think about Tom Cruise, though. And I'm saying, okay, let's take away Mission Impossible from his career. Let's say he hasn't done Mission Impossible, and what we're left with is all the other movies he did. Obviously, yeah, the Mummy wasn't a great movie by any stretch of the imagination, but he has Edge of Tomorrow. He's got Oblivion. He's got Jack Reacher. Valkyrie was fantastic. Tropic Thunder, he was fantastic in that. War of the Worlds was a great movie. Collateral was a great movie. Last Samurai is on my probably top 5 movies of all time. Minority Report, Jerry Maguire, Interview with a Vampire, Few Good Men, Born on the 4th of July, Rain Man, Top Gun. How many people in Hollywood right now could say they had a movie that came out in the 80s that was one of the best movies out there at that time, and then they made it in today's bullshit DEI Hollywood universe of today, and it was one of the best movies out there, and one of the highest grossing movies, and one of the most profitable movies out there? There's no one that can say that. I know, well, they're making Gladiator 2. That's going to be a flop. I'm making another one about that. I'll make another video about that one soon, though, okay? Apparently, the budget started off with $165 million, and now it's well above $300 million. Like, that's getting close to, like, Avatar levels of budgets. So, to think that's going to make anywhere near that, out of your mind. Out of your mind, Ridley Scott, though. But back to Tom Cruise's career, though. I just named a lot of great movies that were not Mission Impossible. Probably, I think the movies that I named might be better than Mission Impossible. So Tom Cruise, I think, is probably one of the last movie stars of today. And then I think about Denzel Washington's career. It's like, okay, let me take out... I guess I'll take out The Equalizer, because that's like the only franchise that he's ever done, though. It's like, all right, well, let's pretend for a second The Equalizer never existed. You got The Book of Eli. You got Pelham 1, 2, 3. You got Unstoppable. You got American Gangster. You got Deja Vu. You got Inside Man, Manchurian Candidate, Man on Fire. Out of Time might be his worst. In my opinion, I think Out of Time might be his worst movie. Then you got Training Day, Remember the Titans, The Hurricane, Bone Collector. My God, as I'm going through these movies right now, I'm realizing the greatness of Denzel Washington. Fallen was fantastic. If you haven't seen these movies, please check them out, though. Denzel Washington might have one of the greatest careers out there. As I'm still going through this, okay? Crimson Tide, Philadelphia, The Pelican Brief, Malcolm X, Ricochet. Ricochet was fantastic. So when I say the word movie star, I mean an actor that's not just defined by one role or one franchise. And I'm thinking right now, I'm really struggling to think of who else is a massive star right now. Chris Hemsworth has a weird career. It almost seems like his career is kind of going backwards in a way, though, okay? Because you would think after you do Thor, things would really be, putting you in a different echelon of actor. But it does seem like he just keeps going, he's bouncing back and forth from, like, straight to streaming stuff and stuff that no one's heard about and all these other things. I really don't think Chris Hemsworth is really bringing people to the box office. I think he's a fantastic actor. Don't get me wrong, though. I think more importantly, he's a fantastic man. I have zero issues with Chris Hemsworth, though. But I really wish he would just really do some more solid things. You take out Thor from his career, okay? Let's remove Thor entirely, okay? Extraction was an okay movie. I mean, it was action-packed, okay? Then he's got Men in Black International. Come on, what did you expect was going to happen with that movie? 12 Strong, it was okay. It was kind of forgettable. He was in Ghostbusters. How the hell did they get him for that one? Snow White and the Huntsman, Black Hat, Rush, Red Dawn, Cabin in the Woods. Cabin in the Woods was a good movie, but I was surprised to see him in it, if that makes any sense. It seemed like something he would do a lot earlier on, especially since he died in that movie. It's like, okay, cool. We have Chris Hemsworth for this movie, and he's not the star? I'm struggling to think of someone else. I'm thinking like, okay, Idris Elba, he's a fantastic actor. Beast of No Nations was a fantastic movie, and you would think after that movie, this man would be in all the Oscar movies going forward, but it's like, do you guys just have like the worst agents in the world or something? Like, why is Idris Elba not in all these great Oscar movies? But yeah, back to my original point though about Jake Gyllenhaal though, just saying about like I said, 90% of the movies that he's been in have been kind of forgettable. They're not really on anyone's top 100 list. He's a good actor. I got no issues there though. But it just seems weird that someone that's been a name for a very, very, very long time, you would think they would be doing kind of better things than Amazon straight-to-video Roadhouse. And Screen Rant, a writer there thinks we're gonna get a franchise out of that? I don't know, man. So when I say movie star in Hollywood, who comes to mind for you? Let me know what you think about that.
But the king's crown is heavy to hold. In the shadows of fame, stories unfold. A life of glory, a tale so grand. But the cost of the crown